Yetis. They found you.
I'm more worried about being thought of as a bear when the fucking food prices
They
blow
found
up.
you. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, well, they said it's we had all that back and forth with the tariffs, and now they've been in place for what, about 6, 7 weeks
Yep.
consistently. So they're waiting for well, of course, the government shut down, so we won't see those numbers, but
Okay, just wanted to interject real fast that we are live. Smoke them if you got them, and drink them if you got them. And and
Welcome to
we're
the fakest fake news in America.
ever. It's so fake, it's
Ever.
real.
Ever.
It goes all the way around. It's so fake, it's
We
real.
are so fake that we don't even know if we're telling the truth.
I might not even be here. I don't even know that.
string theory.
So.
Let's get into it.
Please no, please no, please no.
What is it, 11 dimensions now? I can't remember what the last number was. Yeah.
I
Well,
think
I like
11 was what they arrived on
yeah, I like to
generally.
be in any other one than this one. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. I'm ready. Yeah.
Mm.
And I guess we have not caught up since the rapture didn't happen.
Nope, we
Are you
have not caught up.
disappointed?
I
Sad.
clearly failed to clear.
Us as well. It's a shame, but maybe he'll come around again, like Haley's Comet, but be like, there he is. Oh, he kept going. Maybe next time.
I wouldn't have minded if they just took them, like could you rapture
That
those
would have
fuckers
been
up?
that would have been great. But we'd have still been left with Trump, so
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're right. You're right. Although he disappeared again. So,
Now he's just teasing us.
I've seen some super great deep fakes recently too. So, like, I don't know anything's like now, before you used to be able to tell, like, you could flash their hands and stuff, but no, now they've got some really super incredible deep fakes.
Oh, put on that Jake Paul one. I don't know. Did you see that one about Jake Paul, the fighter?
no.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I think if we can find it,
I can find it.
it would be fun to watch. Yeah, it's pretty amazing though.
Yeah.
And is
We
he?
are getting right into it today.
Yeah, we're finding the real fake. Is he an MMA fighter or just a boxer? Do you know?
I think he's an MMA fighter.
Okay, okay. Let's see.
No, it has to be that guy. What's his name? Ginger.
Oh, something ginger. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that right up there, right?
No, we have to see the movie. But the guy did it better.
He really did. Yeah.
That guy that yells. He's from Philly, so we should give him a shout out.
Something
Just
ginger,
give
right?
me a second, I'll find it. Just stop.
Jolly Ginger.
No, no, and it's not Jolly Good Ginger. That's one entirely different.
That is the best name. That should be his name.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
should.
care. That should be some ginger's name.
It
And he's
is.
got to be they got to be fat too.
He is. He's very good. He's Jolly Good Ginger, and he's progressive, and he's the guy that was leading the veterans against the um occupation of DC.
Right on, right on.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So Jolly Good Ginger, I would absolutely recommend viewing him. Um, he's super awesome. See, my problem is, oh wait, can I see that? I can. Oh yeah. Never mind. I know what I'm doing now. I got that. I got it. I got it, ladies
She's
and gentlemen.
figuring it out. This is the cost of not having an engineer.
I know, right?
It
I could
really
have
is.
just been
Yeah.
like, dude.
Yeah, get on that for me. Find that. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I know, right? It's just, isn't she great? Okay, let me see. Today. Let me see. View all. No, today.
Shanatova, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I don't know what else
Hopefully
to
we
say
will
back.
all have a
Thank you.
great new year.
Yes.
John started off pretty good. He got was it like 3 or 4 A's, a
Hmm.
B, and a bunch of C's. I told him he has to bring up the C's though.
That sounds fair.
What are his A's and B's in?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Reading was one of them.
Nice.
That's awesome. It takes after you. Is that it? You're very literary.
I am. And he is a really good reader. He reads when he wants to
Yeah.
Mhm.
at a high school, college level.
What does it like to read?
Mostly stuff about science,
Awesome.
engineering,
Awesome.
that sort of stuff.
Nice.
Very cool.
Okay, do you want, hold on a second. Let me
Useless
see.
facts.
Useless
Let's
facts.
see. And this might bump us off, but we'll see. Set the screen, right? That's
Yeah.
it, right? I'm gonna share it. Can you see him?
Yes.
All right, make sure that my sound is on. Okay, and
Don't play it for the full one then, right?
this is it.
Yeah, but I
Tell
mean,
the people your truth, Jake Paul. I have an announcement in 3, 2, 1. I'm gay. I think everyone here supports me. Here's my makeup set. Look at this. So I am not exaggerating when I say that video just broke reality because that was 100% AI generated. That video never happened. Jake Paul has not come out of the closet. Jake Paul has not launched a makeup brand. Jake Paul had nothing to do with any of that. Some random person somewhere downloaded an app, used their stupid finger and typed in Jake Paul gay makeup brand. And that popped out. And then they downloaded the video.
Fucking amazing.
Go to
Isn't it wild?
Social media. And guess what? Hundreds of thousands of people like the video and they're interacting with it. And a lot of them are commenting, didn't realize that was AI. Because reality's dead. Reality is dead. We can't trust our initial reaction now to
Check
any
this
piece
out.
of footage we see. It doesn't matter. Ever since I've interacted with this particular video, my entire feed is full of celebrities, many of which have been dead for a long time, doing things they've never done. Like Michael Jackson and Kobe selling flavored Zins on a live. How about Ronald Reagan opening packs of Pokemon cards? How about this? Rockers interviewing Tupac Shakur. Never happened. History is dead. We used to be able to trust old footage because it was old. Who would change that? Well, apparently Sam Altman and the other psychopaths out there have decided that we just need to be able to twist reality and make sure that no one can ever trust archival footage again. And don't worry, they're also fucking with body cam footage. Yeah, that's right. Here's body cam footage.
This is
Isn't that
awesome.
terrifying? Sure, it's funny that it's Chucky right now. But just wait, give it time because eventually, I'm sure eventually, someone will want to be able to frame somebody that they don't like. And so instead of them chasing a Chucky doll, maybe they'll be chasing you. And then that can be shown to a very old judge sitting in a courtroom as he bangs the gavel and sentences people away for however how many years.
Yep.
wow.
Yep.
Wasn't that fun?
That was one of like the central points of like 1984.
Yeah.
Is the destruction of people's ability to determine what is real and what isn't, and to be able to change what people perceive as
Yes.
real at a whim.
Yep. And to alter that reality. And reality is what we think is what is reality? It's what we think is real. So if you just change that, alter that. I don't know.
Our monetary system is based on the belief that a dollar has value.
It is real, right?
Right.
And real things. And our legal system is based on real things. But how will you know when something is an atrocity or whether it's just made to make you feel like there's an atrocity? I mean,
shouldn't you have computers that can find this shit?
well, there
I mean,
are,
if you
but
can
like
create it,
There
you know,
actually
they
are.
absolutely can,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
but they don't. They should be programmed into everything reviewing
Yeah.
required, right?
Right.
But like,
Yeah.
but even then, something's gonna get through,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
you can still once that wall is broken, it's like once someone's cheated, like you're like, okay, then that's that. I'm not looking at you because of that, by the way. I realized I turned around.
Are you telling Steve that you know about something? What have you been up to, friend?
She's got video of it. Hit the video.
Please don't.
Steve's-
Please don't.
Steve's in a relationship with Chucky.
I knew it. A woman's intuition. I knew it. I really did.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've officially entered that. I feel like that's a step, a
Mhm.
change,
To
right?
the abyss.
That is a huge dangerous change that we all kind of knew was coming,
We did. We did.
you know.
We did.
Unfortunately, I work in the field, so I'm actually not part of that one. Not a
No.
part of that one. No,
Wild. It's
not
wild.
gonna claim it. I try to keep it honest.
Yeah, that's the evil part of the field.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, what what are your thoughts on the Egyptian Palestinian Israel peace plan? The summit
Uh,
there.
I've been listening to a lot of different people and their thoughts on it, and I am of the mind of what was it? Trust but verify.
Yeah.
Hamas has already said, in a roundabout way, that there are several points that they're not willing to go with, mostly around disempowering them, which is kind of
Yeah.
like this secondary, like major point to the entire war.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think that I mean, I don't know. I think they'll have to be pressured into, disarming and whatnot. And I'm curious to see, what that looks like and who's going to come in and enforce that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it can't be the UN, because they've already shown in Lebanon that they're not actually capable of doing that. I would love it if Middle Eastern states stepped up
Mm-hmm.
and took ownership of the thing they caused ultimately.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you go back to 48 when they tried to all attack fledgling Israel and wipe it off the map, then all the wars since, the three no's, the birth of the Muslim Brotherhood, which spawned Hamas, like all of these things. If they're willing to take ownership and like really say, you know what, you're right, Israel has a right to exist as a Jewish state, and we want Arabs to be able to live beside them in peace.
Yep.
Whether they choose to
Yeah.
call themselves Palestinians or revert back to being just regular Arabs,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I just want them to have a good society and live next to us
Mm-hmm.
in the Middle East,
Mm-hmm.
and stop trying to kill my family.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I heard I mean, it's still early days, obviously, and there's, like you said, I don't know how much Hamas is going to actually consent to their own disenfranchisement, disempowerment, I guess is what you said. But I was like thinking more about when I heard some of the steps in the peace plan. I'm like, if this goes, I mean, I'm not a Trump person by any way, any stretch of the imagination, but if it happens, and
If it
I'll
happens,
give him two Nobel Peace Prizes. I
yeah,
don't give a shit. I mean,
yeah,
he's a total asshole, but if that gets done and it's his name on it, you got to give it to him, you know? I mean, I mean, I'm amazed that they even signed that. I mean, Israel went and they were okay with letting go 250 prisoners that have actually killed Israelis. I mean, like,
I,
that's huge. How the hell does that even happen? Like,
unfortunately, it's kind of actually been the norm. Um, the In Jewish culture, there's an idea of redeeming the captive,
hmm
not referring to the people that were arrested as captives.
hmm
They're obviously criminals and murderers and whatnot.
hmm
But Israel has shown uh, an over, trying to say this in a nice way, like an over willingness
Mm-hmm.
to give like to pay basically pay a heavy cost for captives that have been taken.
Mm-hmm.
They did that with the soldier. I don't know, a long time ago. I can't remember exactly how long ago, but there was a single soldier that was captured, and they like gave them over 1,000 prisoners, one of them being Yahya Sinwar.
Mm-hmm.
So I hate it. I don't like it. Um Personally, I think they should be able to like put something in each and every one of them and track them,
Mm-hmm.
so that they know what they're doing at all fucking times if
Mm-hmm.
they're going to do something like that, and then fucking take them out as soon as they, show
Mm-hmm.
any signs of, you know, returning to douchebaggery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, it was kind of surprising, I thought. And the other thing is, again, the Hamas thing, the whole thing sounded like a good plan to me. I mean, the whole is the multi-state force to sort of stabilize, and then eventually trying to get it to a Palestinian state to hand it off and all that kind of stuff. But again, the UN, those guys, I never see them really engaging and making things better. It
No,
depends on who the force is, but I do think it has to be Middle Eastern nations. They
absolutely.
they know best who they're dealing with. We're not going to put a bunch of Germans and Swedes in there and hope for the best.
But like I said, that's what they tried to do in Lebanon, and it was a disaster.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know, Hezbollah took over the entire region like right under their nose,
Mm-hmm.
moved way past the red line that they were, not supposed to be in, and put themselves in a position where, they were able to attack the north with, near impunity until Israel said, "Nope, we've had enough."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, everything. It seems like everything the UN touches in the Middle East is like fucked. UNRWA, like
Mhm.
the UNRWA schools, which are like basically Nazi propaganda machines for like little kids. Like it's disgusting, and it's a shame because the UN could, in theory, have been a great organization and like really done like given the world the peace it deserves,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
I don't know a whole lot about the UN and that part of it. I'm not
Yeah.
really.
Just that there's stupid Security Council. That should not be. I mean, it's just nothing really gets done because you got those five countries at the top, and you need to have a. I think it has to be a
One
unanimous,
veto,
unanimous
yeah.
thing,
I
right?
know
One
one
Yeah, it
one
has to be
veto
unanimous.
throws it off.
If
Yeah.
anybody disagrees, they all have an automatic veto, which is stupid.
Yeah,
is so
It's
that's
like,
stupid.
especially since some of them are fucking authoritarian countries.
Hello, US.
Yeah, and Russia and China. I mean, we're never going to be on the
Seriously.
same page.
Seriously.
So it's really dumb.
Let the world vote. Like, it's just
Rotating council,
stupid.
rotating council. That's what I
That's
say.
the part I do know.
Yeah.
I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know
Mhm.
that.
Well, you have like, organizations in the UN, like the Human Rights Council and UN
UNESCO
Women,
and
that
futurists. They have a futurist
are run by
society.
like Iran. Like
Mhm.
Iran's a human rights abuser. What are you talking about?
Mhm.
Letting them, lead like UN Women. Like China's a human rights abuser. They were
Mhm.
at one point, in charge of human rights. Like
Mhm.
that's stupid. It's
Yeah.
insane.
It's stupid to have priests teaching kids. It's stupid to have, priests that are known pedophiles teaching kids. It's
Yeah,
stupid
yeah.
to have a known, men in charge of women's health care. It's so stupid on so many levels, but it's just how people like to rule. They make up some reason why they're in charge, and while they get to be in charge, they have ridiculous rules that don't make any sense.
Mhm.
I hate it, frankly.
Yeah.
But I'm not surprised by it.
Mhm.
Nope.
Right?
And speaking of unsurprising things, I'm sure you guys have heard about the new uh website that the government is coming up with. What is it called? Hold on. I have it somewhere.
Oh
TrumpRx.com.
yeah, and it has like penile pills and hair growth right now, but they don't have
They-
anything else yet. They're
they-
going to though. It'll be the biggest ever.
Except
Buy a
that
steak.
here's the deal, that it only is going to help like 10%
Oh yeah.
of like people.
Yeah.
It's
Like
gonna be a grift. It's not even gonna help
It
anybody.
is
It's
a
gonna
grift.
grift. It's gonna
It
promise
is-
somebody something and then it's gonna grift them. It's what's gonna
it's
happen.
absolutely a grift
It's
because
NFT medicine.
the Pfizer, in return for all of this, because it's directly to Pfizer, there's no actually government involvement in this,
No.
really.
No, it's his personal
Other
thing.
than housing the website.
Yeah, which
you
is
know,
so
but it
wrong. Which
goes-
is so wrong. Sorry, go ahead.
They're getting a 3-year exemption from the threat of 100% tariffs and a commitment of 70 billion in US investment for
What does
this.
that mean though? Anyway,
Mhm.
commitment. Like, who knows? You know, he's gonna be dead
Yeah.
soon anyway.
With any luck.
Mm.
Yeah.
He looks like shit. Even he's every like 4
Well, they
weeks,
did-
every
he
28
did-
days he disappears for like a week. So
Yeah, they-
something's up.
Yeah. They
But
pump him-
he did that a lot on his last term.
yes.
It was where he was playing golf or whatever.
Yeah, but now
Whatever.
we know he's disappearing and they've figured it out that there's a pattern to it. So it looks like he's getting like dialysis or drug
They're
pumping.
pumping him
or
up with every
something.
drug known to man.
He's
Yeah.
freaking out.
Just keep him going.
obviously.
They're probably running like it's like a Frankenstein thing. They're running electricity through him. Just
We
to keep him
obviously
going.
stroked out.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
So it's just
yeah.
like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and he also had that. He also
TikTok.
had that.
Gazette.
He also
research
had
there.
that. He also had the grift about those medical beds, right?
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
fell
oh,
for it.
you can sign up for a card to hear about it, and there's, I think, a fee of some kind for that. So obviously, it's all
It's all a
grift.
grift. It's all a
grift.
grift.
Yeah.
Like he's turned our government
It's all a
into
grift.
like the biggest scam ever.
It's
Yeah.
all a grift.
The swamp.
Absolutely.
What some might call
Yeah.
it a swamp.
The swamp has come to us.
Yeah.
But I
amazing.
I do think that there are people on the right that have been switching. And there's actually like some good tags, like Purple Revolution is actually kind of taking hold in at least the progressive groups that I follow.
Mhm.
Knitting Cult Lady, Jolly Good Ginger, Cult College.
Knitting cult lady?
Yeah, she knits furiously while she bitches. She's a cat. She was one of the first women in combat, like literally the first group that was in combat. She has a
Oh,
medal from
nice.
Obama. So, but you know, not anymore. Obviously, she's retired and got a kid and stuff. But yeah, she's amazing. And she was an intelligence officer, so she has really good, you know, context and viewpoints and perspectives to share on what's going on and what's really probably happening in the military and where the safeguards are and where there might not be. And, you know, that basically, hey, when it comes right down to it, the military is here and they're not going to fall for the fascism, but they're not going to install anything. You don't want the military to bring us anything because that's bad. That's a military coup and we don't want that. So they're here to support, like, people figure it out, and when the people figure out what they need, then the military is going to figure out how to support that. But that's the best they can do. You know, as far as-
Speaking of the military, did you guys happen to catch Mango Mussolini's Fat TED Talk?
Oh yeah, the whole speech thing.
The one
Yeah.
that,
Yeah, that
the
was,
truth.
that was just painful.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
painful. That's just so stupid.
Yeah.
Both of them are so stupid. But again, I'm glad they just.
What
kept
did
silent.
he say? Go take fire or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, Seth. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why would I want to take
Draw
fire?
fire.
Draw fire,
Yeah.
draw fire.
Draw fire and Godspeed. What the hell does that mean? Get out there, hit me,
Get shot and fucking
and good luck to that.
I'm a fucking flag officer. What the fuck am I leading the charge for? This
So
isn't the
stupid.
Civil War, for fuck's sake.
So
Hey,
stupid.
like all of those
Right.
people were like fucking old, you know.
And fat. And he's
And
calling
fat.
him fat. And now they're like,
What? I
"Excuse
mean,
me,
because they're old
Yes,
and
of
we want them
course.
in charge because
they
they've
don't
got
need to run.
decades of
Right?
experience.
They don't need to run at this point. They can rule. You know, they get a nice, comfy office. They don't need to be doing push-ups. This is so stupid.
They get a command room,
Yes,
Yeah,
you
they did that
know,
part
and
already.
they tell
Yes.
everybody else what to do.
yes, they did that already.
How that
Exactly.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so stupid. It's just so stupid. It's just
Yeah.
it's like what like Kim Jong Un's military. Like he loves the little parades and everybody looking so smart in their uniforms and everybody's skinny and they're all the right shape and size. So that's the kind of shit they want to see us. They want to see like American Gladiator type thing because because there are repressed homosexuals in some way.
They are.
You
They
know?
are.
And they can't help it. They're like they don't make enough Russell Crowe movies to satisfy.
That
My-
speech was like literally one of the gayest things
It was so gay.
I ever fucking
It was
seen.
so gay. Absolutely. We don't want beards. We want to see the jaw. Yeah. The kissable jaw.
What did he call it? Beardos.
Yeah.
Beardos, yeah.
Beardos.
Oh my God,
So gay.
you're a beard.
Clearly, you've never been in the Middle East,
Oh
sir.
God. I mean, seriously, just so gross.
Really funny.
So
Yeah.
gross. So gross.
Clown.
It was just stupid.
Clown show.
This is what we get for putting like a National Guardman in charge of shit.
Yeah,
That's
that's
stupid.
right. And I'm sure that was not insulting. Have that clown
I'm
preach
sure.
to you, you know. And they even had like I guess the first female the first black woman to become a general in the Marines. And she was in attendance
DEI.
while this moron Trump is like the two N words you can't say.
You know.
Oh my god!
Wow. I bet
Right?
she would have kicked the shit out of him if she had a chance, one-on-one in a room. I'm sure she would
I would
kick his
like to see that.
ass. Yeah.
I would like to see that. Did you see
I-
the footage? Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, speaking of like kicking the shit out of people, did you see the footage from the University of Washington?
Oh, that was fun.
No, what?
You
What
didn't,
happened?
some guy barged into a human sexuality class, a 200 level, sophomore. And he was like, he wasn't from the campus, but he was like looked like a bro guy, and he came in and he flipped the Nazi salute and then like insulted all them like gender shit and said a whole bunch of shit to them. Anyway, so the professor turns around and she just starts walking, and two guys follow in, like come right, like rush right in, and so the other guy takes off, right? So the other guys are chasing him, and then people in the auditorium are like, "Well, hell, I'm coming out." So then they came out, and then everybody came out, and people were like, and there were hundreds of people, right? And they surrounded him, and someone got him on the ground, but they basically just mocked him. They just couldn't get away. So he was all scared like a trapped rat. And he was going like, "I thought you were the party of peace. Get away. She tried to pepper spray me." Like he was such a pussy. It was amazing. Like I felt bad for him, and then the security came in and took him away. So
look, people, like, if you have opinions, I don't care.
right?
You're allowed to have opinions.
Then
You don't get to be a douchebag, though.
oh, like,
You
what do
don't get to interrupt people's classes.
you
You don't get to, block people. You don't get to harass people.
Right? That's what I'm
Like-
saying. Like he should have, if he had a problem with what was being taught there, right? Like, why did he not? He could have called the dean. He could have gone to talk to her after hours.
Or just not
He could have-
fucking took the class.
Right. Well, yeah, he wasn't even a student. But I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying, if he was like, if his morality, if he was like thinking about them and, oh God, these people are probably teaching the children terrible things and I feel bad about it. Like,
They're in fucking college.
Right,
They're
right.
paying for
that
it.
too. But like, there
It's
is
not your
even-
business.
But even so, if he felt it was, he could still. There's still a logical, sane, perfectly publicly acceptable way to do this. He could have gone to the dean. He could have talked to. There's different ways to do it. And for some reason, why does his stupid white brain go to? I'm gonna just run in, interrupt the class, flip the freaking. And how did he see that ending? Like these
Yeah.
are 400 and some people were in that class. Like, what did he imagine was gonna happen?
Honestly, like it's been like this is something we've seen like a lot over the last 2 years, at least. I don't really know.
Well, I haven't
About
seen that
before that
student all
because
chasing a person.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that. That was
I haven't seen
inspiring.
that.
So that was inspiring.
that was a difference.
Yes, but we have seen people not be able to handle differences of opinion in any way other than to be like in public.
But I meant
that a lot. Yes,
I meant
we've
that like
seen
the
that a lot.
interrupting classes and lectures,
Sure.
you know,
Mhm.
even comedy shows,
Sure.
which is very annoying.
Sure.
Yep.
Yep.
You know, and just fucking keep your opinion to yourself.
It's amazing, and it's white men, and they
Yeah.
for some reason I don't know how you imagine it going, but I guess for a while people were just sort of sitting there like letting you have your outbursts. But I think now the tide's kind of turning, and I don't think people are sitting around letting people have their little outbursts. Before it was like I need to preserve society, so I'm just gonna pretend he's not here or let him do it. And I think that might be turning, which is what I was saying earlier when I was talking about Knitting Holt Lady. I think that I have seen two pretty big mega, TikToker type people flip. And they flipped to say, like, no, this is it. The guy's destroying the Constitution. We can't have this. We just have to be one people. I'm getting together. They pick like a liberal or progressive person, and then they just sort of team up and they just start talking about how we got to stop the partisan stuff. We just have to unite on basic human rights and just shut the fuck up about it.
I wish we could do that here, but none of us are conservative.
Right.
So-
Yeah.
We can't flip.
Gotta go.
and I
find one.
honestly really don't know any conservatives.
I know, right?
Not that I have, any issue with that, or anything.
Right.
I disagree with them, but like I just don't, they're not in my circle.
No.
Mhm.
And
Well,
my circle is super small.
Right. Well, I can't imagine.
And the funny thing is, like, it's like the conservatives we grew up with, you did have common ground. Like, they were
You
really
did,
just
yeah.
about financially being mindful of what the
Yeah.
hell was being spent. Let's not be
Yeah.
wasteful. Let's.
And they
There
were
was
so
there was there was
motivated, but
areas
not-
that you could kind of bridge a gap. And
I think it all changed really, really, really changed
Mhm.
when Obama took power. And I'm not blaming Obama.
No.
Yes,
I'm
right.
blaming the reaction
Yes.
to
It was
Absolutely.
huge
Obama.
backlash.
Absolutely.
Big backlash.
Absolutely. They couldn't believe that
Yeah.
it had happened, and they were shocked. And they did what white people do, which was just refuse to acknowledge it and refuse to work with it. Like that was literally their plan, right? We're going to be so obstructionist.
Yep.
We're not getting anything through. Ha ha ha. Like how does that help the American people?
That was
Like
Mc-
that was
McConnell.
so wrong.
That was
And
McConnell.
they should have been voted out. People should have been furious. But already talk radio and shit had made that divide so that everybody was like, well, I guess that's part of our strategy now. Like, no, that's not a strategy. That's football. That's opposing, like you're trying to do a Super Bowl thing. This is like we all lose, right?
Yeah.
If the government doesn't work, we lose. Like you're paid to make it work,
And
not just stand
ironically,
in the way.
from what I had heard about all of this,
Mm-hmm.
it started like everything else in this country in a bar in DC.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yep. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. Ugh. So yeah.
So
Oh,
we're
so
talking.
apparently we're at war with narco gangs now.
Oh,
Ah,
that's
yes.
so horrible. That's so mean.
Yeah, I love how he can just declare anything an emergency and no one says a thing. It gives me all the powers I need. I can just keep writing executive orders. No one's going to challenge it. It's incredible to me. I mean, this is just absurd.
Yep.
I don't know the full story. I only like caught a little bit of detail. And most of it I actually heard from Danny.
Mhm.
Apparently they repelled from fast ripped from a chopper into like an apartment complex in Chicago.
Oh yes, Black
Oh,
Hawk
yeah,
in
they-
Chicago.
Kick the doors in and all that.
Some people were naked. They were taken
Yeah.
at like 1 in the
Kids,
morning. and
kids,
they-
right?
Yep.
Yes.
Kids were zip tied. Adult people were naked. People were in their sleeping clothes. They just terrified them, showed them no information, no anything, just harassed them, and then eventually let them go. Which makes it even worse because now they didn't even have any cause or they didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting. They're just trying to make
And
terror.
they're brown people. They're trying to get those clips on the news so they can work up all the white people.
Well, didn't someone use
Yep.
a gun, semi-automatic?
Well, that was another one. That was in that was South Side Chicago.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this very much, which I wonder if maybe because there might be white people involved with it. But apparently they said something about ICE agents getting boxed in by about 10 vehicles from people showing up saying "fuck no," and they also discovered quote unquote that the person they were after had a semi-automatic weapon. So I don't know if there was shots exchanged, but that person actually got injured, but in a way that was lightly injured, whoever this
Yeah.
woman was. So they took her to a hospital and all that. But apparently, the ICE guys were shooting tear gas and rubber bullets. And the other thing that was concerning is Trump was trying to get the
Oh,
national.
I think you know what? I think I might have seen
Yeah,
a video about that
yeah.
on the news.
And then I think Trump might have actually been able to, he called out 300 members of the National Guard, which over Pritzker's objections, which to me sounds like that's not the way that should work.
Did he actually do that? Because I know that there was discussion about calling in the National Guard,
Right.
and he was demanding that Pritzker
Oh, I wonder if he
do
did or
it.
not. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah.
Oh, what are you looking up?
National Guard, Pritzker, Trump. Trump to federalize Illinois National Guard, Pritzker says. That's 18 hours ago. So how is that even possible? The White House authorizes deployment of National Guard. What the fuck? Are we just there's just nothing left anymore? We're just not even pretending that we're gonna have any kind of structure here?
Yeah, he deployed 300 National Guard troops to Chicago to protect federal officers and assets. Um, Pritzker called it outrageous and un-American. Very true. A manufactured performance.
Mm-hmm.
Also very true. Like all of this is performance.
Yep,
Uh,
true.
all of it. There apparently is a temporary restraining order um blocking the Portland deployment.
So he tried the same thing with National Guard in Portland.
Yes. And there's a federal judge that blocked it temporarily.
Hmm.
Apparently, he's also deployed troops in Memphis. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
But it makes sense. It is like a majority black city, so
Sure.
makes perfect fucking sense.
Yes, it does.
And you got the Tennessee Three down there, right? The two black men and the woman.
Yep.
who stood up. Yeah, so you can't allow that. You can't allow free speech.
Oh,
Mm.
Ugh.
I'm honestly surprised that they haven't tried to do that here yet.
patience, my pet.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
It's coming. It's definitely coming.
yeah, and I have a real strong feeling that what's her name Parker was just gonna not do a
Do
damn
roll
do
over.
a damn thing about it.
Probably not. No,
Yeah, I wonder
No.
if Shapiro will.
maybe
Yeah,
he seems to have a little bit of guts, and he has his eyes on higher office. You
Right.
know,
yeah. Yeah, what gets me is like these guys now, of course, are cutting the funding through that jerk off from 2025, Russell Vogt. He's
Mm.
cutting it to the blue states. To
Yeah.
me, it's like, well, let's stop paying fucking money.
Ironically though, like
Yeah.
they didn't cut our funding for our infrastructure.
That's
I don't
weird.
understand how we escaped that.
They probably need it to get from like New York to Philadelphia, to DC. We're in the
Yeah.
corridor.
Or because
But they cut off New Jersey's.
That's true.
Yeah, but didn't PA vote for Trump? Didn't PA go for him?
You're right.
I wonder.
You're
if
right.
That's what it is.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well,
But I
that's
mean-
fucking stupid on them because PA really isn't Trump country. It's
No,
not.
No, it's just
There are
that-
parts that
Yeah.
are,
Yeah.
but like
No.
Philly's not one of them, and we're
No,
getting
not
most of
at all.
that money. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's again, my thing is like don't pay up to the government. Why would you? I mean, what are you getting for it now? The deal is off as far as I'm concerned. Fuck you. You're not getting no
Yeah.
money.
you're breaking the social contract.
Absolutely. You can get it from the red states. Go talk to those guys about all the money they're going to kick up. The fuck
Go
outta
talk to
here.
the takers.
Right, exactly. Yes. Those guys over there who are looking for a handout. You can go with them. Fuck that shit.
True.
Unfortunately, it's the regular everyday people in those states that would catch the bullshit.
Yep.
True.
Mm-hmm.
True. Yep. Yep. I'm sorry, Craig.
He's angry.
I was really sad last week when you guys had to cancel
Aw.
Just something
because
good.
I had so many good jokes about
Aw.
about about the escalator.
Ah.
Well, you can do them.
I deleted the
Aw.
my paper.
Aw.
I needed the space for something else.
I see.
Oh,
I
yeah,
see.
yeah.
I tried to post. I was going to post Escalator of Life on my Facebook, but so many people posted it already. It
Mhm.
seemed to. This is too much.
Escalators, the most convenient, failure ever.
How did that work out? Did they had an investigation? Is it still underway? Are we going to get to the bottom of this?
And it was their guy. It was their own guy that did it.
I know, it's
Yeah.
so funny. And they're like, she could have fallen. Like, really? She went like this.
It's a fucking escalator.
Stairs. You know what happens when they break down?
Yeah.
They're just stairs. It doesn't. It's not like there was momentum.
They're helpful stairs. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So
I don't
funny.
even do the whole stand on the escalator thing. Like when
I
I
walk on them.
yeah.
They're not really supposed to. The person who invented them, it was a people mover. Like in the airport, you're supposed to walk, but people just stand on them. So like the guy is like, they're supposed to just help move people faster, but people just like it's a ride.
And the funny thing is like he's complaining about it being broke. Motherfucker, like every fucking escalator in Philly is like broke like every other day
Yeah.
on the subway.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
That shit happens,
It
no
does.
doubt.
It
Yeah.
does. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What else is going on? Anything?
Working Danny's working on the stairs still.
Mhm,
Oh, okay.
mhm, mhm.
And the bricks, how's that coming along?
I think she decided against doing that because it was too much work
It is a lot
for
of
her.
work. It is a
For
lot of
her.
work.
Yeah.
No, it's a lot of work too, because you gotta like treat the bricks and stuff, I think, once she probably looked into it.
I
Yeah.
I would have been out there doing most of that. So
Mm-hmm.
I think she wants to go with like the stone, like the faux stone. Like Covenant House has like this faux stone in the front office now. Something like that maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I
don't
just
know.
write the checks.
Yeah.
Well, technically I don't write the checks. I put in the credit card, but
But no. Yeah, it's hard to imagine, but like life goes on.
Mhm.
But it's just people just over the summer, people are going on vacation. I'm like, really? I can't even imagine like relaxing. I'm just like
yeah, I don't,
I can't
my
even imagine
idea
that.
of a vacation is like them going somewhere
Right,
and the
right.
house being quiet.
But you're still working, you're still doing stuff,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Absolutely.
that's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Even when I had the hiatus for like a month, I was still doing shit.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like prepare for some. I don't know. I'm trying to prepare, but I don't know what to prepare for. Oh, it's just
I'm preparing for Halloween,
The
John's
village.
birthday, and Christmas and Hanukkah.
And you have your villager costume all square.
She's supposed to be working on it still. I got to get the brown like thing that they wear rope,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I got to get John his oh crap, I forgot what they're called. The green guy. What are the green guys?
Elf,
Man.
No,
Jolly Green Giant,
hold on.
Shrek,
No, it's from the game.
Philly Fanatic.
From the game.
I'm just naming green things.
Oh, okay. Grinch.
Grinch.
Creeper.
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 Right, there you go.
I know that word.
There you go. So is that you have to go somewhere to get it, or you're ordering it Amazon?
I'm gonna order it.
Yeah,
Well, you know what? I probably should go and try to go to what's the
Spirit.
Spirit, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that
I'm
would
having
be
so many brain farts right now.
I know, right?
yeah. Yeah, we're thinking of trying to do a costume for the No Kings. So
Nice.
Villager did come up because that obviously.
I made a whole article about
Yeah.
all the different costumes you could be. Like the angry villagers with pitchforks and werewolves of Mar-a-Lago.
You could be the guy from Monty Python, the villager from Monty Python.
Which village?
Quest for the Holy Grail.
Oh yeah,
Where
be Patsy.
Oh, you mean the guy who was stacking shit in the field? And
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
I am your king. And
Yes,
he's like,
yeah. No, right.
Look at the violence inherent in the system.
he's repressing me.
Elba being repressed.
Yeah.
Yep. But that's the idea.
I think I saw somebody go as that for Halloween a few years ago.
It's a good costume.
Up your guys' way.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do the whole thing with like all the witch. You could have the witch. It's not my nose. It's a false one. Never.
She turned me into a newt.
Exactly. I got better.
Not better.
Yeah, well, the one that's always on my list, but always hard to find is the and at a reasonable price, of course, is the priest from the Spanish Inquisition. Those are great.
That costume.
That costume.
Nobody ever expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Right.
Comfy chair. I could be a comfy chair.
Right. Yeah. Oh, I saw a good one. It was a Jaws one where the guy was the woman had the shark around her body, one of those wearable costumes you can pull up on you, and the guy was the buoy in the beginning of it. And she's holding on to him. It was great. Yeah.
Amazing.
Halloween.
It is a good time. Yeah.
It is a good time. And John always gets a good haul.
That's nice.
That is good.
Yeah.
Good neighborhood for candy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Not our neighborhood where we go.
Oh, you don't go.
Where do you go?
We go to Old City. There's whatever the something hill over there.
Oh, right. Society Hill.
Society Hill. Yeah.
Smart.
Nice.
Very smart.
Yeah. And is that like is it a high rise, or it's just the buildings in that vicinity are really good?
No, that's the whole neighborhood.
It's
Like
really
it
good.
is like it's safe. It's a safe Jewish neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like, they make the whole like there's a couple of streets that are like fucking, they just go all out,
Nice.
and you just go make your rounds.
Very cool. Nice.
Yep. Here in East Falls, they get angry when they find out the people who are in the neighborhood are trick or treating and they're not from the neighborhood.
Really?
Isn't that weird? It's weird. I think you should be happy because it means your neighborhood has a lot of good spirit, holiday spirit. And it draws people. It means you're benevolent. But they just get angry. They're like, this candy is for East Falls kids. But I think the problem is the kids aren't the right color that come around here.
Yeah.
They're coming from
Yeah.
Georgetown. So I think that's the problem, really. But that's sad. It always made me very sad. Like, are you kidding me? Like, it's Halloween, dummy. Like, you're supposed to
Stop
give
listing yourself in the Halloween thing then. East
Yeah.
Falls.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Then turn your lights out and go inside and don't participate. Be an asshole if you want to be an asshole.
Yep.
Don't be a douchebag. They're kids.
I know. I know. That was the first time I ever experienced that. I didn't realize it because I think it's fantastic. And if I was in a neighborhood where we used to have a lot of kids come down from Chester, everybody loved it. We loved it. It was so much fun.
You know what? I might
So-
actually try to get candy this year. Normally, I just, I'm there with them, as support or whatever. But, going as a villager, if I just go, the
You
whole
don't
time,
need a
I
sack,
might
you can just
actually
eat
get,
them.
might get candy.
I think that's
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
idea. Some yummy noises.
Mm. I got to go research and find out, exactly what they say.
Right. So you get it right, and then
Yeah.
it's like a performance costume. People have
It
to.
is.
But
It is.
that's
Yeah.
better. You're not just getting candy. You're working for it. It's like your street theater, your home theater. You're bringing it to them. So there you go. You're a bard for a night. And you can even be like, I've got a song, but if you give me candy, I won't sing it, and they'll be very happy.
Yeah, it can be really bad,
Yeah, yeah.
really bad troubadour. And just be,
I got a whole song.
hold on, let me tune it. I'm gonna just keep
Yeah,
tuning
yeah. But I can stop if you give me some candy.
it.
They don't have to do this.
Save
I wish
yourself.
Danny was wearing a costume, but she's got to come from work. So that's
Aw, well, maybe she'll go as a Panera bread person.
Undead Panera bread person.
Some dead man
she
zombie.
usually puts like shaves up real good and like puts like Halloween like fake tattoos.
That's
Nice.
always fun. Well, I'm sure you can give her some. Give her a hat. Have a hat waiting for her.
No, that would ruin her little troll fro.
Oh.
She has a troll fro.
So she'll be
Oh, that's
wearing a
awesome.
troll fro for Halloween.
No, that's what her hair actually
It
is.
just does it.
It just
She
does
has a
that.
fucking tro.
Oh, that's
Troll,
good.
troll.
Go as a pencil.
Yeah, there you go. Beaker.
Or
Or
beaker.
beaker.
Beaker would be great. Yeah.
Or heat miser. So there's a lot of options.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little hair dye, little temporary hair dye, little gel.
Oh, she's gonna do that anyways. It's gonna be probably like orange or
Fire.
something
There you
like
go.
that.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh.
Yeah.
So she'll be fine. She's still dressing up.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And aren't they allowed to dress up at work anyway for Halloween? Isn't she a manager? Can't she make that rule?
She is not management anymore. She stepped down from that because they're closing down the bakery
Oh.
department, and that's going to be retail on the retail side soon.
Mm.
So
All right.
Selling Panera merch.
But I'm sure they
No.
let them do it.
she
Okay.
will not she will not be customer facing
Ugh.
ever.
Oh, good.
They're the worst.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're doing everything that they can to make sure that her store is
Yeah.
that she hangs on to her 40 hours,
Good.
and
Excellent.
they're keeping her at the same pay rate. So
Excellent. 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 Excellent.
Very cool.
They know where their bread's buttered, their croissants buttered, whatever. Trying to say.
Or scones or
Their scones are buttered. I hate scones. Don't even. Oh.
it's the worst. It's a terrible food item. Yeah.
I hate scones. Yeah,
Aren't they
Yeah.
awful?
Ugh.
they're so dry.
Oh, dry.
Yeah.
And not like dry like the what is the Italian biscotti is delicious.
Biscotti. I
That's
hate biscotti
delicious.
too.
Yeah, it's kind of delicious though. Sometimes it's like chocolatey or like spicy, right? But the scones are just all like, and they're a ball. Like at least the biscotti's like a little toast, you know?
Yeah, that's the best thing for them is like to dip them in your coffee.
I think
There you
that's
go.
what they're for. Like that's why they're that shape. But they can't do that with a scone. It's a freaking ball, like plunk. It's
Yeah.
just stupid. I anger.
That's a villager thing right there.
Oh man,
Uh,
I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
wait for the holidays to be over.
Already, and they haven't even begun yet.
Yeah.
I can back that set. I resemble that feeling.
I'm
Resentment.
limiting everybody to, well, me and Danny are limited to $200 per person. John's being limited to $300 per birthday and Christmas, like each.
mhm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna limit myself to 200 for my birthday.
Oh, and you usually buy your own birthday presents.
No, I just give her the card and I tell her to buy it, but
Yeah, you buy your own Christmas, but so
I
you're
do.
limiting
I
yourself.
do, but I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, I see. You gotta have rules though. You gotta make those the
Mhm.
budgets. I gotcha.
You do. That's adulting. That's
That
like
is
the key to adulting.
It's adulting. I hate adulting.
Yeah.
I'm
I do
not
too.
not a fan. Not
Nope.
a fan at all.
I want to be watching cartoons and movies and go and
Breakfast
play.
cereal.
breakfast
That's
here.
your idea of not
Yeah.
adulting. My idea of not adulting would be playing outside.
I totally want to be playing
I
outside
want to be
at some
playing
point.
outside. I want to be riding my bike. I want to play outside. I want to be really fucked up. Wait, that's a different kind
I
of
want to
adulting.
be. I want to be.
That is a different kind of
I want to be
adulting.
sedated.
I want to be
I want to go
sedated.
play tag in like a sinkhole, you know, play war.
It was fun. King of the Hill.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
Yeah, good times. But no, we're stuck. And
Yeah.
it's just gonna
For
get
a while.
worse.
Well, and any luck, maybe he'll die soon. So that'd be great.
Big beautiful
That'd be
Barry
fine.
doll. Let's go big beautiful Barry doll. Yeah.
I love my life though. It's amazing. I have an awesome partner and an awesome little snot, you know.
I was just basically talking about, the world that we're in situation
Oh, yeah,
more
yeah.
than that.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to shit on our individual lives, which I'm sure are satisfying as anything can be at this, thank God we have that, right?
Mhm,
Because,
mhm,
that could be really
mhm.
sucky. There's a lot of people shoot and someone shot someone again today, right? There's like another shooting. People just
You
keep
had
going
the terrorist attack in England.
Yep,
in
yep,
Manchester.
yep. And then, but I
This-
mean, this
this-
morning, another one, a kid, but Manchester, that was terrible. Yep. So it's just people just popping off like crazy. Good times. I did hear something interesting that gave me a little tiny bit of hope that we can end on that note, maybe. And they were that, you know how
I never have to leave my house again.
No, I'm sorry. I wish it had that kind of help, but no. But you know how Republicans, when they were doing town halls not all that long ago, a lot of them got really booed off the stage.
Yeah,
And they don't,
yeah,
and
that
they
was
don't do
great.
them, and they don't do them anymore, right? Because it's
Yeah,
just not the thing to
because
do,
they're bitches.
right? Well, with the midterms coming up after the holidays are over, they're gonna have to come out because they have to campaign. So as long as the government is not, say, shut down, which could definitely be a strategy of this administration to stop
Mhm.
elections, because it really would work lovely. But if that doesn't happen and we actually do have elections, they're going to need to be coming out. And when they come out, it's going to be the tide has definitely changed in a lot of ways, and people are seeking
Can I
it.
also say like how disgusting it is for Republicans to use the federal government
I know. Yep.
to gaslight the
Yeah.
American people
It's
over
amazing.
this
Mhm.
shutdown?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it? I mean, they could end it in a second if they wanted to. They have the votes enough to do that, but they won't.
Yeah. There was.
Tried to give one of our swords from the Dwight Eisenhower or some presidential library, a sword from like some revolution or some shit. We were gonna give it to England. And
what?
and the archivist was a gift because he thought because he was going over there to say hey to King Charles, so he thought he'd just
It's not
grab
his
something.
to give.
That's what the archivist said. No, this belongs to the American people. Sorry, you want to do something, you buy your own collector or whatever. This is the people. And he got really pissed off and he went and gave him a replica instead. And then when he came back, he fired the guy who said no. So hopefully, I guess what the idea is, yeah, you stand up to me at your own peril. Like you'll
Yeah, well, that's
Mhm.
always been like the thing,
right.
you know. That was the point of firing
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel,
Yeah.
all of that.
The person that had the wrong job, who had the misfortune of reporting on our bad job reports,
Mhm.
she got fired. So yeah. So, but I'm just saying, like there are people are changing. The tide is changing. There's a lot of people that used to support it that just kind of had their head in the sand and they're looking around going like, oh shit, this is like a actual red alert like we've been hearing.
Duh. We
Duh.
fucking told you.
I know, but that's not our job. Our job is not to be mad at them. Our job is to give them open arms and encourage them to the right side. So
It
that's
is always
kind
my
of,
job to say I told you so.
I know it's not a good time to do that though, and we don't want to push them away. So you can say it behind their back or you can say it to everybody else, but when we're talking to these people, we can't be laughing and fuck around and find out and telling them how stupid they are. They probably know, and I'm holding on for the belief that we'll eventually be able to tell them how stupid they
we
are.
love you.
Right? Just come on, come here, and then once we got them, we can tell them how stupid they are. Once they're in, I'm sure at some point we'll be able to do that, but right now is not the time. Right now is just be like, come on in. Like Steve's mom has a great story about one of their boys got out on the roof, and she's like cleaning downstairs, and her phone rings, and it's another mom on the block. Like, I don't want to alarm you, but Michael is on the roof, and so the kid was like a toddler, and he had gotten out, and he was on the roof like. As a kid would. So she said she was like, came to the window, was like, "Hey, Sport, look at you on the roof." And she like called him in. And
You know that I know that's the third. John attempted to do something similar at a window. One of our neighbors attempted to do something
oh my God.
similar out a window
What's it with boys and roofs?
or windows.
Windows.
Are you bastards trying to kill yourselves?
But that's how we have to approach. Come here, because you can't get the kids scared, right? You gotta let them come to you. So that's the idea. We're just gonna try and grab him in, get him in, slam the window, beat the shit out of him. That's my plan.
No beating the shit. No beating the shit.
Okay. All right.
A
all
good
right, all right.
spanking, yes. No beating the
Okay.
shit.
Okay. Well, that's kind of what I meant. You
See,
believe
that's why
that?
you don't have kids.
There you go. There you go. All right. On that
Okay.
note.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
Love you guys.
It's fun.
Love you, man.
All right. Have a good one.